242 Best Small Thoughts in 2022 for Students, Work, and Success. The term thought or thinking is the psychological activities that have the power to change our lives. Thoughts are more powerful. Your thoughts determine what kind of human being you are and what you can become in your life. The small thoughts given below will tell you that if you want to touch the heights in life, then you have to focus on your thinking first. According to Gautam Buddha, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. If you have positive thinking, then you can reach your goal in life. If you have negative thinking and you don't try to change it, you will never succeed. Here are the positive small thoughts that will helpful for you to create a positive mindset. You can also read our other inspirational thoughts and quotes on arrogance, art, attraction, and life lessons. Let's read the best small thoughts and quotes on life, work, success, dreams, knowledge, etc. Inspirational small thoughts for the day. 1. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. Albert Hubbard. 2. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Marcus Tullius Cicero. 3. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong it is until it's in hot water. Eleanor Roosevelt. 4. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. Oscar Wilde. 5. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. 6. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Bernard M. Baruch. 7. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Mark Twain. 8. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. J.K. Rowling. 9. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Narcotics Anonymous. 10. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. J.K. Rowling. 11. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Friedrich Nietzsche. 12. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. 13. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 14. We accept the love we think we deserve. Stephen Chbosky. 15. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. Oscar Wilde. 16. Without music, life would be a mistake. Friedrich Nietzsche. 17. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Bill Keane. 18. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. 25 Small Thoughts for Students. 19. A student should be ready to study. Leila Gifty Akita. 20. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Aristotle. 21. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. William Butler Yeats. 22. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Socrates. 23. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. 24. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Mark Twain. 25. Great minds are always feared by lesser minds. Dan Brown. 26. I did then what I knew how to do. Now that I know better, I do better. Maya Angelou. 27. If you have decided to be a master, you must continue to be a student. Mehmet Murat Ilden. 28. Ignoring isn't the same as ignorance, you have to work at it. Margaret Atwood. 29. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Martin Luther King Jr. 30. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Albert Einstein. 31. Knowing too much of your future is never a good thing. Rick Riordan. 32. Never let schooling interfere with education. Grant Allen. 33. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Albert Einstein. 34. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. Leonardo da Vinci. 35. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Daniel J. Boorstin. 36. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Plutarch. 37. The more I live, the more I learn. The more I learn, the more I realize, the less I know. Michel Legrand. 38. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. 39. The past has no power over the present moment. Eckhart Tolle. 40. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. 41. Without education, we are in a horrible and deadly danger of taking educated people seriously. G.K. Chesterton. 42. Write what you know. That should leave you with a lot of free time. Howard Nemerov. 43. You'll never know everything about anything, especially something you love. Julia Child. 23. Small thoughts for work. 44. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. William James. 45. All happiness depends on courage and work. Honoré de Balzac. 46. Give yourself something to work toward, constantly. Mary Kay Ash. 47. I like work, it fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours. Jerome K. Jerome. 48. Inspiration comes from working every day. Charles Baudelaire. 49. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. Anne Frank. 50. Let the beauty of what you love to be what you do. Rumi. 51. Life grants nothing to us mortals without hard work. Horace. 52. Nothing will work unless you do. Maya Angelou. 53. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Samuel Goldwyn. 54. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Harry Golden. 55. The reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more. Jonas Salk. 56. To find joy in work is to discover the fountain of youth. Pearl S. Buck. 57. To pay attention, this is our endless and proper work. Mary Oliver. 58. When your work speaks for itself, don't interrupt. Henry J. Kaiser. 59. Without hard work, nothing grows but weeds. Gordon B. Hinckley. 60. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. Stephen Hawking. 61. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. Oscar Wilde. 62. Work isn't to make money, you work to justify life. Marc Chagall. 63. Work without love is slavery. Mother Teresa. 64. Work. Look for peace and calm in work. You will find it nowhere else. Dmitry Mendeleev. 65. You should not confuse your career with your life. Dave Barry. 66. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Buddha. 24. Small thoughts on life. 67. A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. Jackie Robinson. 68. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. George Bernard Shaw. 69. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Charles Darwin. 70. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people. Roy T. Bennett. 71. Don't go through life, grow through life. Eric Butterworth. 72. Growth is the only evidence of life. John Henry Newman. 73. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Eleanor Roosevelt. 74. Life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forwards. Soren Kierkegaard. 75. Life is a book and there are 1,000 pages I have not yet read. Cassandra Clare. 76. Life is a great sunrise. I do not see why death should not be an even greater one. Vladimir Nabokov. 77. Life is a long lesson in humility. James M. Barrie. 78. Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. William Goldman. 79. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. 80. Life is too short for long-term grudges. Elon Musk. 81. Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be. Grandma Moses. 82. Life isn't a matter of milestones, but of moments. Rose Kennedy. 83. Life's under no obligation to give us what we expect. Margaret Mitchell. 84. One way to get the most out of life is to look upon it as an adventure. William Feather. 85. Open your eyes, look within. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? Bob Marley. 86. Surprise is the greatest gift which life can grant us. Boris Pasternak. 87. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. Bertrand Russell. 88. The greatest pleasure of life is love. Euripides. 89. We do not remember days, we remember moments. Cesare Pavese. 90. We live in a rainbow of chaos. Paul Cézanne. 22 Small thoughts on attitude. 91. A positive attitude can really make dreams come true. It did for me. David Bailey. 92. Attitude determines the altitude of life. Edwin Lewis Cole. 93. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston S. Churchill. 94. Attitude is everything. Diane von Furstenberg. 95. Attitude is very important. Because your behavior radiates how you feel. Lou Ferrigno. 96. Attitudes are more important than facts. George MacDonald. 97. Bad attitudes will ruin your team. Terry Bradshaw. 98. Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. Ralph Marston. 99. For success, attitude is equally as important as ability. Walter Scott. 100. Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. Jean-Paul Sartre. 101. Most of us start out with a positive attitude and a plan to do our best. Marilou Henner. 102. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. John N. Mitchell. 103. People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. John C. Maxwell. 104. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Brian Tracy. 105. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Marcus Aurelius. 106. Somewhere between love and hate lies confusion, misunderstanding, and desperate hope. Shannon L. Alder. 107. Stop searching the world for treasure, the real treasure is in yourself. Pablo. 108. Surfers have the most attitude. Shaun White. 109. The ideal attitude is to be physically loose and mentally tight. Arthur Ashe. 110. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Albert Einstein. Read Albert Einstein inspirational quotes. 111. You are a human with one life and it's up to you to make it the best life you can. Dan Howell. 112. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Zig Ziglar. 24 Small positive thoughts for a positive mind. 113. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Ziad K. Abdelnour. 114. A strong, positive self-image is the best possible preparation for success. Joyce Brothers. 115. Be brave to stand for what you believe in even if you stand alone. Roy T. Bennett. 116. Believe that life is worth living and your belief will help create the fact. William James. 117. Delete the negative, accentuate the positive. Donna Karen. 118. Every day brings new choices. Martha Beck. 119. Every sunset is an opportunity to reset. Richie Norton. 120. Find a place inside where there's joy, and the joy will burn out the pain. Joseph Campbell. 121. I surround myself with positive, productive people of goodwill and decency. Ted Nugent. Roy Bennett. 126. Live life to the fullest and focus on the positive. Matt Cameron. 127. Perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. Colin Powell. 128. Positive anything is better than negative nothing. Elbert Hubbard. 129. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Zig Ziglar. 130. Pursue what catches your heart, not what catches your eyes. Roy T. Bennett. 131. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. Roy T. Bennett. 132. Today or any day that phone may ring and bring good news. Ethel Waters. 133. Trust in dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Khalil Gibran. 134. Work hard, stay positive, and get up early. It's the best part of the day. George Allen, Sr. 135. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Lyndon B. Johnson. 136. You cannot have a positive life and a negative mind. Joyce Meyer. 28. Small thoughts for knowledge. 137. A little learning is a dangerous thing. Alexander Pope. 138. A man of knowledge lives by acting, not by thinking about acting. Carlos Castaneda. 139. A person without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. Marcus Garvey. 140. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin. 141. Information is not knowledge. Albert Einstein. 142. It takes a very long time to become young. Pablo Picasso. 143. It was better to know the worst than to wonder. Margaret Mitchell. 144. Knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers. Alfred Lord Tennyson. 145. Knowledge is a treasure, but the practice is the key to it. Lao Tzu. 146. Knowledge is a weapon. I intend to be formidably armed. Terry Goodkind. 147. Knowledge is knowing that we cannot know. Ralph Waldo Emerson. 148. Knowledge is love and light and vision. Helen Keller. 149. Knowledge is the eye of desire and can become the pilot of the soul. Will Durant. 150. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. Carl Jung. 151. Never stop learning. Knowledge doubles every 14 months. Anthony J. D'Angelo. 152. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. 153. The best advice I ever got was that knowledge is power and to keep reading. David Bailey. 154. The first step towards knowledge is to know that we are ignorant. Richard Cecil. 155. The knowledge of all things is possible. Leonardo da Vinci. 156. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. Carl R. Rogers. 157. The opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Plato. 158. The true method of knowledge is an experiment. William Blake. 159. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. Napoleon Hill. 160. Those who have the knowledge don't predict. Those who predict don't have knowledge. Lao Tzu. 161. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. Socrates. 162. To know what you know and what you do not know is true knowledge. Confucius. 163. We are drowning in information but starved for knowledge. John Naisbitt. 164. Without knowledge, action is useless, and knowledge without action is futile. Abu Bakr. 24 Small thoughts on dreams. 165. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Colin Powell. 166. A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together is reality. John Lennon. 167. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. 168. Be a dreamer. If you don't know how to dream, you're dead. Jim Valvano. 169. Dream and give yourself permission to envision a you that you choose to be. Joy Page. 170. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. James Dean. 171. Dreams are the touchstones of our characters. Henry David Thoreau. 172. Dreams are today's answers to tomorrow's questions. Edgar Cayce. 173. Dreams will get you nowhere. A good kick in the pants will take you a long way. Baltasar Gracian. 174. Hope is a waking dream. Aristotle. 175. No person has the right to reign on your dreams. Martin Luther King Jr. 176. Nothing happens unless first we dream. Carl Sandburg. 177. Our truest life is when we are in dreams awake. Henry David Thoreau. 178. Sleep is the best meditation. Dalai Lama. 179. Sometimes the dreams that come true are the dreams you never even knew you had. Alice Sebold. 180. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. Paul Valery. 181. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. 182. The more you can dream, the more you can do. Michael Korda. 183. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. Roy T. Bennett. 184. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Paulo Coelho. 185. When you cease to dream, you cease to live. Malcolm Forbes. 186. You can have it all, just not all at once. Oprah Winfrey. 187. You can plant a dream. Ann Campbell. 188. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. A.P.E.J. Abdul Kalam. 22 Small thoughts for success. 189. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. 190. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Mark Twain. 191. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Abraham Lincoln. 192. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Abraham Lincoln. 193. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is a success. Edward Everett Hale. 194. 80% of success is showing up. Woody Allen. 195. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Truman Capote. 196. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Rohn. 197. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 198. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Henry Ford. 199. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Dalai Lama 14. 200. Man needs his difficulties because they are necessary to enjoy success. A.P.E.J. Abdul Kalam. 201. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Bill Gates. 202. Success is dependent on effort. Sophocles. 203. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. W. P. Kinsella. 204. Success is most often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. Coco Chanel. 205. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. 206. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. 207. try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. Albert Einstein. 208. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. John F. Kennedy. 209. We are all failures, at least the best of us are. J. M. Barrie. 210. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill. 32 Small thoughts on love. 211. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. Elbert Hubbard. 212. Hearts are made to be broken. Oscar Wilde. 213. I would die for you. But I won't live for you. Stephen Chbosky. 214. If you can make a woman laugh, you can make her do anything. Marilyn Monroe. 215. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. Haruki Murakami. 216. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. André Gide. 217. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Friedrich Nietzsche. 218. Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Mother Teresa. 219. Life is the flower for which love is the honey. Victor Hugo. 220. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. Khalil Gibran. 221. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. William Shakespeare. 222. Love is an energy that exists in itself. It is its own value. Thornton Wilder. 223. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Aristotle. 224. Love is like the wind, you can't see it but you can feel it. Nicholas Sparks. 225. Love is so short, forgetting is so long. Pablo Neruda. 226. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Robert A. Heinlein. 227. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. Oscar Wilde. 228. One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving. Paulo Coelho. 229. The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Ferdinand Foch. 230. The one you love and the one who loves you are never, ever the same person. Chuck Palahniuk. 231. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. David Viscat. 232. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Oscar Wilde. 233. True love is like ghosts, which everyone talks about and few have seen. François de la Rochefoucauld. 234. Two people in love, alone, isolated from the world, that's beautiful. Milan Kundera. 235. We are born of love, love is our mother. Rumi. 236. We love the things we love for what they are. Robert Frost. 237. We loved with a love that was more than love. Edgar Allan Poe. 238. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safe and comfortable. Jess C. Scott. 239. Where there is love, there is life. Mahatma Gandhi. 240. You are, and always have been, my dream. Nicholas Sparks. 241. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Albert Einstein. 242. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Buddha. We hope you liked the above small positive thoughts. Do not forget to mention your favorite line in the comment box below.